Howdy, Possum Patty here, and welcome to Take a Walk on the Wild Side Wednesday. Come on along. When I come outside, I never have a plan. I just look around and I always find something. And here on this old stump are two of these little tiny mushrooms, smaller than my fingernail. And there's a smaller one. And this is moss. And these little sporophytes here are going to spread the spores and make some more moss. And when you come out into the woods, you always, always, always have to stop and pet the moss. These are Japanese beauty berries. And I just love, love, love the color of these berries. Well, I came inside and I did not start journaling right away because that one image of that yellow goldish color fern amongst all the green ones really stuck in my mind. So I went over to the big shot and cut up a bunch of greenery with one golden yellow. And I want this to be on the page. So that took me a while to do all of this because I kept running the paper back in to cut out other things like leaves. You know, if there's like a little piece of green, I figured I can get something out of there. I'm going to make some little green leaves. I'm going to add on some extra ones. So I take the same piece of paper and run it back and forth until I figure there's nothing else I can do with that paper. But on a few of the sheets, I tried to make it like a nice pattern. And I really like how this came out. So I'm thinking, look at that, that I could glue this down like that and use that on the journal page too. This one might need a different background. So I have all kinds of fern things. And the other thing that I really love are the old stumps, especially with the moss. And this is a special kind of moss called a tree skirt moss that grows around the bottom of trees. And you know, I have this scrubby yarn, and it kind of looks like that moss because that moss is kind of scrubby like this. Has these sort of things poking out just like this does. And for a good texture, I thought maybe some cardboard for the tree trunk and some yarn for the moss. And I've got my ferns. And I'm going to print out a picture of the beauty berries and put that on the page. So I like to do at least 3 things because 3 is the magical number. And this is my fall journal that I started 2 years ago that I decided I would work on, and I only have a couple pages in here made, but before I make any more pages I might fill up what's already blank. Oh look, this one has a pocket. I think I could cover the pocket with these ferns. Put my photo in there. Put my tree trunk on this side. And some of my ferns over here. Oh, you know what? And I saw a butterfly too. I saw a painted lady butterfly. So maybe I'll have to add that painted lady butterfly also. Okay, I'm going to pull these pages out because nothing is sewn in yet. Oh, this is on the other side of that other nature journaling. That's okay. Put these out of the way here. And first things first, right? First things first. There's nothing on this paper. I could get a bigger piece of paper. Stand by. Okay, I was thinking about changing the green on green to the green on gold. And I measured the paper. I can't get any wider than this because this has an added piece onto it. And that's why there's a pocket there. So I think I'm going to glue the green to the gold, then glue the gold to this page. You know what? I can make it a double pocket. I can make this a double pocket. And one there. Put something over here to decorate it. And then I'll have two pockets. And then on this side, I will do the trunk and some more ferns. And put a little bit of moss on the trunk. Okay, I think I'm going to work on the pocket first. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down to size. Like that, and glue the green onto the gold. Okay, I'm thinking about adding some trim to the pocket page, and I have a gold ribbon that may go there. I do have some leafy green ribbon, and I have the fall leaves ribbon. And I might cover the edge with that, and then maybe glue this down here, and then put this pocket, which will be there, with a gold ribbon. And that might make for some interesting texture on this page. Should I sew this? I think I'll sew this. I can't sew it to here because there's already something there, but I can just put some stitching around on this pocket and make it look like it was sewn. I decided to add these little yellow berries to the vine because while I was out on my little nature walk, I did find a bittersweet vine. So let me show you that. Okay, now don't be fooled by this. Just because it looks like this little tree sapling has yellow fruit, it does not. If you look at these large compound leaves, I believe this is a hickory tree sapling. And if you look closer, you will see that there is a vine that has entwined itself all around the stem, and it's starting to pull the tree down. And this is a bittersweet vine, probably not the native one. And underneath the yellow shell is some red fruit. So this is definitely the bittersweet vine. Yeah, a lot of people like to take these bittersweet vines, especially when they split open and you can see the red on the inside, and use them to decorate. But I'd be a little careful about that because I'm not sure about the toxicity of these things. If you have pets or little kids in the house, I would definitely buy the fake ones and not the real ones. So all I did was get an old-fashioned hole punch, and I punched out some of the gold, and this was the only red I had. And I am splitting a gold in half, because this is what happens in nature. They split open and you can see the red fruit on the inside. And I'm putting half down like so. And I got so much glue on my fingers right now. And then gluing the red one down. Like that. And then gluing the other half, except for when I cut it, it flew across the table and I don't see it. So I will just cut another one. And just gonna glue this down. Like that. I always put too much glue or not enough glue. Oops. Make sure I don't glue the pocket here. Okay, there may be a couple more berries. And I'm going to put the printout. I'll have to make some cards for the printouts, I guess. My berry printouts. I put one more where? One more up here. Okay, that got glued down. And it's in my way. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that. I gotta wait for all of this to dry. Those aren't on there. Oh, that one is. I can put one more up there. You know, you're never done. You're never done. Always one more thing. Okay, I'm liking that page, and it's not going to be next to that page. There's the page I did last week. It is going to be next to this page. But I think maybe I will work on my trunk tomorrow, and I will just finish this page today. My ribbon is not sticking down. I don't know why. So I'm going to make 2 journaling cards for the pocket. And then tomorrow work on my trunk with the moss on it. I got little dots left over here. You know, they're all going to wind up on the floor. Okay, I'm going to go find some paper for the journaling cards. I picked out a couple of pieces of pattern paper, and these are from my new pack, Harvest Meadow, from the paper sale at Michael's, and I will show this in my haul, which I haven't done yet. And just 2 pieces of cardstock, and I printed out my 2 pictures of the painted lady, and I like the little gold and the butterfly on this, and my Japanese beauty berries. And I think I'm going to use this as frames and then put them on this darker color and somewhere do some journaling. Now when you print them out, you just take a picture with your phone and print it out. No ink, just this little sticky paper. And I'm just going to put it here because I want to rip around the edge, I believe. So I'm just going to put that down. Well, I made a mess and I haven't cleaned it up on the desk. Everything is on the desk. I haven't taken anything off. They're very sticky. And I am just going to rip around. I want a jagged edge. This has a white core. So if you rip a certain way, you'll be able to see that white core. And on this paper, it's in this direction. Make this a little smaller here. Okay, now I am going to stick this down. I think I'll put the two butterflies on the dark paper. And then I'll put the beauty berries with this light paper so I can do my journaling on the back. Still something under here. Oh, it's my eraser and my page. Sometimes I get carried away and I just pile things up, pile things up. See, I was taking off this glue with this eraser. That's what I was doing with that. All right, I'm going to move these aside. And do the other butterfly. I like to get a picture of the wings when they're open and the wings when they're closed, because a lot of times the butterflies look so different with the closed wings. And if you want to be able to identify it, you really need to look at it both ways. Open and closed. Okay, just put that down. I'm going to have to ask Santa for some more paper for my printer for Christmas. Maybe a nice big pack, because it is just perfect for nature journaling. Of course, you can draw a picture too. You know, I like to do that too. That side's too fat. This side is too fat. Okay. I have everything thrown down on the floor. So now I am going to glue this down and then cut this out and then glue this one on the other side. And what am I going to glue with? We can just glue with the old tacky glue. I guess I could have used a glue stick. So the painted lady was on my lavender, and the lavender was one of the flowers that the bunny did not eat this year. Ate all of my pansies, ate my dianthus. Look at that. Glop my glue, so I guess that's where the tag's going. And the cat has been going in and out and in and out and in and out. So if you hear some banging, she's trying to come back in. Okay, does this have a white cord? This has a white cord too. So we're going to rip it the same way. Go round and round. And I said I would plant some more lavender this year because it's the one thing the rabbits didn't eat, and I didn't get around to it. But that's something I could do in the spring. A little too big over here. Is this going to fit in the pocket? I'm not paying attention here. Might have to make these a little smaller. Or not. They are very big. And I don't want them that big, so I am going to cut this green all the way around. Like this. Now this is pretty. Probably use that for something, right? How's that? I think that is much, oh, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Much, 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 much better. And don't forget I have two pockets here. So this has got to go on this side now. Like that. Make sure I got them going the same way. Should we put some ribbon on this? Put some ribbon. I can punch a hole. Put some of this gold ribbon. Tacky glue, tacky glue. Okay. I just love the colors of fall. The gold and the brown. Okay, they're not meant to be straight, and they're definitely not straight. Now I'm going to punch a hole somewhere. Somewhere. Up here at the top, I guess. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I have all this stuff on my desk. So I have this. And I do have the scruffy up here still. Oops. Oh man, making a mess. Sorry, things are falling on the floor. I should stop and clean off the table. I got my scruffy. So let's put a little scruffy on there. Now, can I get this through the hole? Let's see. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And I'm just going to do one of these slip it through kind of things. Oops. And take the scruffy. Scruffy, scruffy, scruffy. Because that'll match the other page whenever I get that done. And I think I'm going to make this smaller. I don't like it too big. Too big, too big, too big. And I will save those little pieces for something else. Okay. And should I write on here? Painted lady. Painted lady. Painted lady. Butterfly. Oh, when did I take this? Okay, this was September 27. Lavender. Oh, I didn't write too good on here. Get some shadows today. Lavender. I don't know why it skipped there, but it's okay. So this tag is done. Painted Lady Butterfly. September 27th, 2021 on the lavender. And this will go in the deep pocket like so. And now I am going to make a little bit of a smaller one, I think, for the other pocket. So I am going to take my Beauty Berry. I don't know if this needs to be much smaller. I'll see. Beauty Berry picture from the Zinc. Zinc for Z0 ink. Zinc. Oop, there we go. And it actually goes this way. I just can't get over the color of these berries. I don't know if there's anything else in nature that is that color. I ripped it backwards. Let's see. Go this way. I get a little bit of the white edge. You know, I had to get this pack of paper just because it had a fern page. It was buy one pack, get two for free. Okay, I like the colors on this. Zipper goes this way. Okay, we're going to glue this down with my tacky glue. I'm not going for straight here. Okay, does this have a white core? I think it does. So this white core paper, I got that at the Hobby Lobby one day when the white core paper was on sale. Probably was like 40% off or half price, whatever. I'm not having a good time doing this here. I might have to rip it this way, then go back the other way. Okay, now I could go this way. Go round and round and round. Yeah, so I'm going to have to finish my nature journaling tomorrow. So I will upload this. And I got a haul. And it's just paper. But I'll show you what I got. And I got some Happy Mail. And I got to do that. I'm trying to make this one smaller than the other one. Like that. Glue is still wet. I like these colors with this pattern paper. Okay, some more journaling on the back. Are we going to put a ribbon on this one? I don't know. Put a ribbon on that one. Maybe I will put the big one here. No, that doesn't go in far enough. Yep, I guess I'm going to put a ribbon on that one too. Hole punch, hole punch, hole punch. This here. And this is the top. And let's get some different ribbon for this one. Okay, I put some crazy stitching around the edge just to give it a little added something there. And I kind of went over where the ribbons were. Kind of hold them in place so I don't have to worry about them. And this turned out to be a green and gold pocket, didn't it? Then my bittersweet under there. And my Japanese beauty berries. I gave it a green and purple ribbon, of course. And that goes in that pocket. And then this goes in the journal, which is way over here. Because I threw everything on the floor. But I want to leave it there till tomorrow so I can finish up. So this will be in here. Like that, except for there's a page missing. Here it is. Okay, so I'll probably add something to this page. My sister did that, I think, when she was in kindergarten. Might put some colored leaves around here. I got a die cut put by Kathy. And then I'm going to put my stump here in my ferns. And then I have my 2 pockets, my painted lady, Japanese beautyberry. And I also noted that this was the bittersweet. I wrote it on the back of this one for journaling. I know I don't do a lot of journaling. I should write more. But I like to do a lot of visual journaling. Okay, so there we are for today, and tomorrow, the stump. Thanks for coming along today. Happy junk journaling, happy nature journaling. Bye-bye now. And these yellow fruits will split open to a red color. There's red, whoops.